When you've spent a few months scrolling through endless budget recliners that promise comfort but end up feeling like a cardboard throne after the first movie night, the regret can stick with you. You start to wonder if there's a smarter way to spend the money, especially when you're looking for something that actually helps an elderly parent get up without a struggle. That's why I wanted to talk about a chair that tries to bridge the gap between a cheap, flimsy seat and a high-end, custom-built lift recliner. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. What makes this chair different is that it's built around a power lift mechanism, a remote-controlled massage system, and a few thoughtful extras that most low-price options skip entirely. The moment I unpacked the KswyyuwxgqI large fabric power lift recliner, the first thing I noticed was the sheer size of the cushion: 21 inches of seat width and a 27-inch extended backrest. That isn't just marketing fluff. It actually matters if the person who'll be using it is a larger adult or someone who needs a little extra space to shift around without feeling cramped. Let's start with the lift function, because that's the headline feature for anyone dealing with mobility challenges. The chair uses an electric motor to raise the seat up a few inches, which can turn the act of standing from the chair into a smooth, assisted motion. For an elderly parent who struggles with knee pain or balance, that extra lift can be the difference between a safe, confident rise and an uncomfortable wobble. The remote makes it simple: a single button press, and the chair does the work. In real-world use, I've seen this lift save a lot of hesitation. The user doesn't have to pull themselves up with their hands on the armrests, which reduces strain on the shoulders and lower back. Now, about the massage feature. The recliner offers 5 distinct modes and 8 massage points that target the lower back, shoulders, and hips. You can pick a gentle kneading for a quick relaxation break or a deeper, more rhythmic pulse when you're winding down after a long day. The remote lets you adjust intensity without having to fumble with buttons on the side of the chair, a small but meaningful convenience for someone with limited dexterity. In practice, the massage feels solid enough to be noticeable, yet it's not so aggressive that it leaves you sore. It's the kind of feature you'd normally find in a premium spa chair, but here it's folded into a home theater seat. Speaking of home theater, the hidden cup holders and side pocket are designed for binge watching or a movie night with the family. The cup holders are tucked into the armrests, keeping drinks secure and within reach, while the side pocket is perfect for a remote, a snack packet, or even a tablet. The inclusion of a USB port adds another layer of practicality. You can keep a phone or tablet charging while you're settled in for a marathon. For anyone who likes to keep devices close, these little accessories reduce the need to get up and grab a charger across the room. The upholstery is a plush camel-colored velvet that looks upscale but also feels soft enough to sink into without feeling too sinky. Velvet tends to stay cooler than some synthetic fabrics, which is a plus if you live in a warmer climate or plan to use the chair for extended periods. The color is neutral enough to blend with most living room decors, and the fabric is easy to wipe down with a damp cloth, something you'll appreciate if you have a pet that likes to climb onto furniture. However, the chair isn't without trade-offs. First, you have to assemble it yourself. The manufacturer supplies detailed instructions, but the process involves handling a fairly heavy frame and aligning the electrical components correctly. If you're not comfortable with a bit of DIY, you might need an extra set of hands or even consider hiring someone. The size is another consideration. The footprint is generous, which is fantastic for comfort but can be a problem in smaller apartments or rooms where space is at a premium. You'll need at least a 3x4 foot area to accommodate the chair and still have room to move around. Power is another practical point. The lift and massage functions require a constant plug-in, so you'll need an outlet nearby. In my testing, the motor made a faint whirring sound when the lift engaged, but it was not loud enough to disturb a movie or conversation. Still, if you're looking for a completely silent experience, you might find that minor hum a bit noticeable. Now, who should consider buying this recliner? If you're shopping for an elderly family member who needs assistance getting up, someone with limited mobility who would benefit from a gentle lift, or a home theater enthusiast who values extra comforts like massage, cup holders, and charging options, this chair checks a lot of boxes. It also makes sense for anyone who spends long hours reading or working from a seated position and could use a back massage boost now and then. The generous